Okay, let me break down why this OLY protocol announcement is actually kind of revolutionary. So here's the hook. What if I told you the entire crypto industry has been designing tokens completely wrong for the past decade? Not just slightly off, fundamentally misaligned with what makes systems sustainable. That's the bold claim OLY is making with their August 28th mint. And honestly, I think they might be onto something we're all going to be talking about in 2027. Let's start with the obvious question. Why does every crypto project feel like a sprint? You've seen it: launch hype, token emissions, yield farming land grabs, then the inevitable collapse when the early adopters cash out. OLY's founder, Rembrandt, calls this the 4-month wonder model. But here's the twist. He's been holding ETH through 4 full market cycles. That's not just hodling, it's field research. And his conclusion: protocols shouldn't be built for the dopamine rush of airdrop season, they should be financial infrastructure that survives multiple bear markets. Now, their liquidity defense mechanism, this is where it gets really fascinating. Instead of relying on external market makers or bribing liquidity providers, they are programmatically placing ETH by orders below the current price. Think about that. The protocol itself becomes a standing bid. Not a price floor, a defense layer. What's brilliant here is the psychological warfare aspect. When sellers see those on-chain buy walls, it subtly changes their behavior. They might hesitate, wait it out, or even buy themselves. It's not manipulating the market, it's engineering market psychology through transparency. But wait, is this actually scalable? If every protocol did this, would we see a structural shift in how crypto assets trade? That's the deeper implication here. Let's unpack the staking tiers. Short-term stakers get penalized with higher mint prices and lower rewards. Long-term stakers, they get governance power, bigger payouts, and cheaper entry. On paper, this sounds great. But here's the part that keeps me up at night. Are we just replacing one form of centralization with another? The longest hodlers get to call the shots. That's genius for aligning incentives, sure. But could it accidentally create a plutocracy where only the wealthiest can participate long-term? Or does it actually solve the voter apathy problem in DAOs by tying governance to real skin in the game? What really stood out to me was their revenue split model. 34% to a staked ETH vault. That's not just diversifying rewards. It's creating interdependency between OLY and Ethereum's core infrastructure. If ETH staking yields drop, does that hurt OLY stakers? Absolutely. But isn't that the point? They are not isolating their token from broader crypto fundamentals, they are anchoring it to them. This could be a masterstroke, or a vulnerability, depending on how Ethereum evolves. And the branding. No pixel art, no meme coins, no TikTok hype. They are positioning themselves as the quiet, calculating Swiss bank of DeFi. The olive wreath symbolism isn't random, it's a signal to Ethereum purists, who want something that feels timeless. But does the market actually reward seriousness? We've seen serious projects, like Fei Protocol, fail spectacularly while memecoins moon. Is this a niche play, or the start of a broader shift toward institutional-grade DeFi aesthetics? Here's my biggest takeaway. OLY isn't selling a token, they are selling a philosophy about time. In a world obsessed with instant everything, they are pricing impatience as a cost center. The mint date is August 28th, but the real question is whether people have the patience to see if this works by August 2030. Because that's what this is about. This isn't yield farming 2.0. This is DeFi's first serious attempt at building clock speed, not hype cycles. What do you think? Is this the beginning of a new era where protocols actually last through multiple cycles? Or is it just another experiment that'll get arbitraged into oblivion? Drop your thoughts below. If you found this breakdown insightful, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the DeFi rabbit hole. I'll see you in the next video.